All right, October 20th, live trading session. I'm going to record the whole session and post it for you guys so you and I can learn and look back on these videos like fond old memories. All right, so today's Monday, October 20th. Let me check the news here. I already got an idea. Oh, yeah, the government shut down. All right, so let's start off with the morning game plan. I've already sent the morning game plan into the Discord. If you're not in the goddamn Discord, it's a free Discord that is literally modeled after the world's top real prop firms. So it's structured in a way where you have everything you need to basically improve on your trading for free. So join the free Discord. And there goes my lawn cutters. Anyways, the morning game plan for today, as you can see, sent in the Discord. I'll just bring you over here. Right now, I'm currently long bias up until this area of liquidity or this area of supply. This is what we call a bearish order zone. If you don't know what a bearish order zone is, watch the free bootcamp on my page. It's the only free playlist, or it's the literal only playlist I have. So what we're looking for is essentially rejection of this area, but because we're not there yet, my bias is long, okay? Long until these highs get tested at the very least. So that price is 25,180, all right? So longs until there. If we keep going, then longs until here. But ideally, what I want to see today, the bigger move, the bigger play that I think is possible is sweeping these highs, testing the bearish order zone, and rejecting, and then I get a short off of that and try to hold that for a real big reversal down. So yeah, that's essentially what I'm looking for. Let's see how it plays out. Market opens in 15 minutes here, so I'll start dropping down to the lower time frames. Let's check that VWAP. All right, we're towards the upper band of the VWAP. So yeah, just going to stay long bias, just going to wait for the market to open here. I'll probably just pause the video and come back to you guys when the market is actually open. All right, so market opens in 3 minutes here, and there's actually an interesting setup going on right here that I'm not going to enter because it's pre-market and I don't want to trade pre-market. But we do have a bearish or a bullish order zone here. We'll see. Maybe I'll trade it at the market open. All right, so longs off of this area is possible. Not likely, given that it's not even 9:30 yet. But this is an area that I'm going to be just watching for fun, for practice, just bouncing around in that zone. Market open, boom. Right out of that zone. Dang. Maybe I need to grow a bigger pair of kahunas and start trading the market open, because I could see that coming from a mile away. Damn it. Well, at least I know my zone was right. All right. God dang it. Are we just going to go up all day, man? What a freaking buy that was. Well, would have been, but I didn't take it. All right, tomorrow I'm going to be if we get a setup like that again, I'm going to be taking it, because that was very much worth the risk, honestly. Massive monster mover. All right, so now that we have that done, let's check on the hourly side, right? Hourly has now reached the area where we were looking for it to reach, which is this liquidity area. The previous highs, 25,180. So let's watch and see what happens at 25,180. We could very well see an immediate reversal back down. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to get short, because I need my order zone, I need my setup. Alright, unpausing the video just in case I take a trade here. It's definitely not A+. But Do have a level of liquidity there into a level of demand. Checking the order book, we have orders resting at 25,179. 25,179 is unfortunately at the bottom of the zone there. 25,180. That makes sense. 25,180. I might try to go long at 25,180. That's where this previous high is. Might see a decent reaction there. So, 25,180. Let's go 25. All right, looking to get long here. 25,180 is the number. Oh crap, this is looking a little volatile now. Here we go. This might be a really quick stop out if this is too much volatility here. So we got 25,180s where orders are resting. I put my order a little bit before that 25,180 area. Really small trade, really small stop loss. Can I get this thing down? There we go. All right, and I don't really want to give this too much room here, so I'm just going to go to break even, and we'll take one off back at around, I mean, overall targets are all the way up here, right? So let's see here. Might just come right back down to break even, to be honest. Let's see. So I got two areas where I'm considering for partials. We got up here and up here. Let's look at the book map. Book map shows orders down back at 225. I think I'm going to put an order to sell one at 220. And then try to hold the rest all the way up to the 250. This is on a 15-second time frame, by the way. It's looking good so far. Don't want to jinx it, though. Oh, God, I probably just jinxed it. Knowing me, you know what? Let's see. Yeah, I might need to take a partial. You know what? No. If anything, we can trail a partial. See if we can get a big push off of this next candle here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, now it's starting to look more like a break-even trade. Might take a partial a little bit earlier. See if we can get back above these highs. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take a partial right there. Just just to lock in something, and because this is looking a little bit heavy, and we're taking these highs, and then the rest. The rest, we're going to try to hold up to like 240 area. 240 area. And this is on a simple Apex eval because I'm in a little bit of a trader rehab because I had a couple bad weeks in a row, and so I had to kind of take a step back, take a look at what I was doing wrong, saw what I was doing wrong. Now I'm back on the saddle, but I'm not going to go right back into funded accounts. Usually what I want to do to prove that I can actually continue to be consistently profitable is I'll buy an Apex account and I'll pass that evaluation without full porting, without, none of the tricks, just literally pass it as long as it takes. And once I pass that Apex eval, then I will go into something like a Take Profit Trader eval or a Take Profit Trader funded account. If you guys haven't already tried that, I highly recommend it. Start with a cheap Apex account. They usually have 80% off to 90% off their account, so you can get an account for like 16 to 30 bucks. So start with that. It's much better than demo trading because you actually feel some emotion. And then once you can pass that Apex eval account, go into the actual prop firm that you want to work with, because Apex is, as we know, it does have some issues with the payouts, and it's a little bit harder to get a payout from Apex. But with Take Profit Trader, I like Take Profit Trader as like my actual go-to prop firm because they're the easiest for the payouts, but a little bit harder on the evals. But as long as you use correct position sizing, then you'll be fine. So yeah, code ST at Apex Trader Funding, by the way, for the best deals, and code Simple Trader at Take Profit Trader for the best deals as well. All right, so this is, I may have just yapped myself into a little bit of a break-even trade here because we are rejecting these highs with quite a bit of volume. If you take a look at Bookmap here, you can see all these orders resting at these highs that we were just hitting, and you can see this big volume bubble here. So a lot of orders just got filled here. Now the good news is that if we can go higher here, then we're probably going to hit the full target all the way up at the 250s. But if we start rejecting here and turning over, then it might be a longer term top and might go and take my break even out. So we'll see. I might just start trailing this if we can get one more push. In fact, that's probably what I'm going to do, just so I can, oh, there we go. Just so I can have a good day. And, just trail right there. Actually, I've done that mistake so many times. Trailing before the candle actually closes, and then it tags my trailing stop and then shoots off like a rocket. So I'll wait a little bit now for the candle to close. Now I'll start trailing. Probably going to take me out here, but that's the whole point. It's kind of just ready to get out of the trade, but if it wants to go higher, then I won't miss it. Okay, there we go. So we started to turn around there at around 230, 25, 230. But that is a full target trade. So starting off the day with a full target trade, the size was very small. It was 2 contracts on a 15-second time frame. So here's what the trade looks like on a 1-minute time frame. Here's what this chart looks like on a 1-minute time frame. But there's proof that order zones can work, right? Like we saw 2 order zones today, one down at the open, which was the best possible trade, but it was the riskiest trade because it was at market open. And then we saw another order zone here. I took it long, and bada bing, bada boom. All right, so that is one full that is one full winner to start the morning. We're either going to get to the 250 targets up here, or we are going to have some kind of pullback, in which case I'll be looking again to go long on the pullback. Man, look at this thing starting to push here. But yeah, I'm going to cut the video. So guys, while we wait for this thing to start turning around, let me explain what this series is. Road to 1 billion. Okay, we've all seen Road to 1,000, Road to 10,000, Road to 100K, Road to 1 million. Yawn. Road to 100 million, really? Come on. So I'm doing, you might as well shoot for the moon, right? Shoot for the moon, aim amongst the stars. I'm doing Road to 1 billion. All right, so what this series is essentially tracking my prop firm journey from beginning to end, okay? Or my trading journey, I guess, my futures trading journey. If you don't know, I started trading when I was 12 years old, on and off from 12 years old up until now, but I've only started trading futures and prop firms about 6 months ago. Now, here's the thing, I only trade responsibly, right? I'm not full porting accounts. Sometimes I'll full port an Apex account for like content, but I don't actually activate that account. I'm actually trying to trade very consistently like a real professional trader does, okay? All this full port nonsense, all these huge risk trades. Listen, no real trader is actually going to trade like that. And if you try to trade like that, you're likely going to blow up many accounts. And so what I'm doing here is applying everything that I've learned in the last, oh my God, 13 years of trading. 13 years? No, we'll call it 12 years of trading into futures and prop firms. And listen, if you think, oh, well, you could trade crypto, why can't you trade futures? Or you could trade stocks, why can't you trade futures? Completely different things, okay? So I have yet to get a payout from a prop firm, but, okay, I've only bought like less than 10 accounts total. Okay, so calm down, settle down. It's only a matter of time before I get a payout. I have a strategy that works. The only thing that keeps stopping me is psychology. Okay, I go back, I test the strategy freaking works. The only thing that has been leading me to blowing up is me thinking that I'm better than the market and breaking a bunch of my rules and then going on tilt and blowing up, okay? I've only blown 2 funded accounts, okay? Evals, I don't even know, maybe like 8, but I got a good feeling about this run here because I really saw a big difference, a big error that I was making in my trading, and I have now fixed that, and I've not had a losing day since. So that's the importance of journaling. That's the importance of joining the free Discord and journaling your trades in here. Essentially, I'm here to become the best trader alive. What do you think I'm here to play around, to play with prop money? No, I'm here to become the best futures prop firm trader alive. So obviously, what's going to do that? $1 billion. And so if you want to follow the journey, hit the subscribe, hit the like, join the free Discord. And here's the whole point, is that I'm developing as a trader, and so are you. Now, I have a little more experience than you probably, but that doesn't mean that I'm some sort of millionaire master futures prop firm trader. I just told you I'm not. So if you want to improve your own trading, and if you want all the good techniques to improve your trading and learn a little bit from me, but most importantly, join a community of people that are all trying to learn together. I have nothing to sell you, just discount codes on prop firms. That's all I have. I used to sell a course and I got rid of it because it just felt slimy, right? So this whole thing is meant to help you and me at the same exact time. So take advantage of it. Join the Discord, join the community, provide to the community, okay? It doesn't matter if you're taking losing trades. Post all your trades, post all your lessons that you've learned. Do the morning game plans, do the trade recaps, the trade reviews, find a trading partner, and you too will become a billionaire, all right? Okay, I'm just going to call it here. We had a good day. Nothing close to $1 billion, but you got to start somewhere, right? So yeah, here's the recap of the trade that I took today. The one trade, one and done. Basically a bottom tick entry and then, scaled out. So I basically got out on average at the highs. So yeah, that was probably like a 4-ish risk reward trade, which, come on. I mean, that's amazing. Join the free Discord. Use code SimpleTrader at Take Profit Trader or code SD at Apex Trader Funding. You can find the links in the description down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Right, Gaia? Are you going to make me miss some trades? You going to make me poor? Broken poor? Right?